I want to talk about says who. The idea of not listening to, not taking advice from everyone, and to be a little bit more careful with the information that you have consumed. Because if you consume wrong informations, it will fuck you up over a long time after some time. If you keep using the wrong things that is not aligned with your values. For example, the idea of thinking you higher than other people, you think that you are much more valuable than other people, it can help you, but if you keep using these beliefs, what happens is people can sense it, they will get away with you because they think you look down on other people. So this is one of the example. And when you go through the advice, there are a lot of advice in YouTube videos, in everyday lives. What you have to do is try to experiment it yourself. Try to commit to one idea and try use it and see how does it change your life. But also, before doing this experiment, you have to actively looking for the truth. Looking for the truth that specifically coming from you, not what other people say, which is true, which is wrong. Instead, you sit down and brainstorming as much as you can about idea where you see what's the truth behind this. One thing about truth is when you get to understand certain things, you cannot unlearn it. It becomes permanent in you, and this is supposed to be a major motivation for you to get down to the truth, to know what's the truth behind things. And also, when we're using an advice or anything, you can actually reject if something doesn't help you, because every definitions, every meanings in our lives, it all has paradox. For example, meaningful lives, on one scale of the paradox is saying that life is meaningless. There's no meaning actually, because we born in this world, living a short life and we die. And the other side of the paradox is you can become an author of your life. You can write how's your life gonna turn out, and you take action every day to achieve that. You want to leave the legacy. That's one of the paradox. And to get to the truth is to find the advice that can help you to improve yourself. You don't think too much about it whether it's wrong or right, because there's no right or wrong. It's all perspective, and that's the difficult things to talk when we're thinking about things philosophically, because everything is, it all depends on person. And after knowing this, you get through, you find things that works for you. You can keep using that things. For example, one thing that I've learned over time when talking is not to put too much attention to myself, not to think too much about myself, instead thinking of an audience. How can I sit in this room and thinking about what's my audience needs, what I need to be sharing to them so they can learn from me and I can help them. That's one thing of what's valuable for me. And next is responsibility. We have to have extreme ownership of all of our decisions in our lives, because this is related to power. If we're not taking responsibility, we are actually giving power to other people. When you're giving other people power, you cannot change anything. And also reject everything. Just choose something coming from you.